Hello and welcome to video 26 in our series You'll Get Through This by Max Lucado. And we are in chapter 9 right now, which is talking about gratitude. And it talks about being thankful during our disastrous days when it's hard to find something to be thankful for. And we look to Jesus as an example of how to do that. And Max says in here, we're on page 97, it says, "But what of disastrous days, the nights we can't sleep and the hours we can't rest? Can we be grateful then?" Jesus was. On the night when he was betrayed, the Lord Jesus took a loaf of bread, and when he had given thanks of it, he broke it. And that's mentioned again in 1 Corinthians 11:23. Now, not often do you see the words betrayed and thanks in the same sentence, or maybe not even in the same story, but much less in the same heart. Jesus and his disciples were in the upper room, and the sly Judas was sitting in one corner. Impetuous Peter sat at the table. One would soon betray Jesus, the other would soon curse him. Jesus knew this, and yet on the night he was betrayed, he gave thanks in the midst of the darkest night of the human soul. Jesus found a way to give thanks. Anyone can thank God for the light, but Jesus teaches us to thank God for the night. See, Lucado goes on to tell a story about his friend's son Daniel, who was born with a huge facial disfiguration that he had to have surgery for. And he was nominated as star student or whatever, and he had to take something in that told a story of his life. And he wanted to take in the before pictures. And his parents were a little concerned about that. You know, they thought, isn't that going to make you uncomfortable? And Daniel insisted, "No, I want everybody to see what God does for me, what God has done for me." Try Daniel's defiant joy and see what happens. God has handed you a cup of blessings. Sweeten it with a heaping spoonful of gratitude. "Let me introduce you to my sons," Joseph would tell people. "Come here. God made me forget. Come here. God made me fruitful. Where did I get those names? Well, have a seat and let me tell you what God has done for me." So, yes, we are not Jesus, and his way of being thankful in the midst of brokenness was huge. He was a supreme being. But then here's Joseph. He's just like us, but he has a story in the Bible about gratitude in the midst of his pit. And I want to encourage you today to invite gratitude into your life, into your mess. When we give thanks, it takes the focus off of us and puts the focus on our Father, the giver of all good gifts. So I want to encourage you today to be thankful, be grateful, and have a heart that's filled with thankfulness. It will help change your focus. God bless, take care, and have a great day.